Alright, welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy, modded Hogwarts Legacy. I'm gonna be very talkative. Just a heads up. My brother and I got our hands on a age 30 years bottle of whiskey.
Please see me after class once you have completed the tasks I've set for you. I would like to teach you Descendo, useful for pulling objects to the ground.
Anyway, my brother and I got our hands on a very expensive bottle of whiskey. Aged 30 years to moi's age, and we drank it.
Why study in the common room?
To say I am buzzed would be an understatement. Can we move, please? Thank you. I have full intentions to walking everywhere, and walking everywhere I shall. I'm obviously intoxicated. You better run. Fish. Mine, that's a meat. Who the hell is a meat? I'm seeing a lot of faces and no names. What's sad is the apple flavor doesn't come through until after you put something to mask the alcohol.
As far as I can see, the only potion I've learned
How did I know that was going to happen? Basically, the whiskey is beautiful for Drunk Iron Banner night, and we will be doing a Drunk Iron Banner next week. Do one every time Iron Banner rolls around, and I don't actually know when this is going to be posted, guys. I don't know why I said next week. I honestly have no idea when I'm going to post these. Probably when I am fully caught up and ready to go. But I am very talkative. So, heads up, I'm gonna blow your ears off. A lot. Anyway, we did Dr. Pepper and the 30-year-old whiskey.
Welcome,
Am I crazy?
everyone.
Yes.
I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to
I love the
review
little
basics
dodo
of how
bird.
to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new
Poppy!
student with the lesson
I miss
today?
Poppy.
Yes, Professor Howen.
Poppy.
Hello, I'm Poppy. Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe. Oh!
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here. You can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue. You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it enriches his experience. That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind? Beast feed. What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition. And cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast.
This is where we
And
get to put
please,
some bullies
do be
into their
careful
fucking
as you
place.
feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
Oh, couple of Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeycheeks. Ah, stupid thing. Ah. Ah.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone.
That's really not funny.
Let's go.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the Neasels just as you did with Gerald. The Neasels really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Okay, let's talk to our professor.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps.
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other 5th years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
Hey, over here. Come on.
Poppy wants to talk to us.
Did you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet in the forest.
You've intrigued me. Very well, lead the way.
I'd hoped I would. I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise. Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you. Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead. Stand back. Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them. I knew it! I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody. So, what did you think of Highwing?
She's magnificent.
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And that I might not be there next time.
Professor Howard mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the Ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on, what they're doing.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
Okay. Okay. I need to acquire and use a venomous tentacula. And a mandrake? Yep. So let's go use a venomous tentacula. I really wanted the seeds for venomous tentacula first, though, so... yeah. I'll go rain havoc on some random amounts. My only complaints is I can't bring more people along for more fun. Like, choose people to come with me on adventures and stuff like that.
These rocks have seen better days.
Dogweed and Deathcap, if I remember correctly, is up this way. Oh, there's one hell of a way to walk off. She's over there. Oops.
Let's have you leave here alive.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Whew. Sorry I'm in a bit of a tizzy. I was just scolding some of the plants for spitting and nipping. I suppose it's my own fault for putting more than 4 to a tray. By the way, Beatrice Green is the name, but you may address me as Madam Green. Welcome to Dogweed and Deathcap. Oh, mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there wasn't the
constant demand for antidotes, I wouldn't need to stock so many of the little dears. Except, of course, for curses. And, well, if you've been petrified, then obviously you've come to the right place. Mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Or if there's an uprooting, you'll be the next one to drop dead, and I'm in no mood for a clear-up.
What do you have for sale?
Venomous tentacula.
Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far. But your things will be safe with me until they're sold. Then you'll have to make do with money. Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far.
Okay. Now, you go up the road a bit, not up here, down, around, and up the road a bit, you'll find ads. And you can use the ads on them. They're in their little hollow. It's the fallen castle or whatever. They're in there traditionally. There's only 2 of them. But they're enough.
Hogwarts is very lucky they've got... It isn't Nora Treadwell's precious little guardian. How unfortunate for you. Nothing more than... What have... Back from home.
There's a Merlin trial up there. I think we'll go up there and find out. Can I get off the wall? Thanks. Let's find out what the Merlin trial is.
What do you have in store for Velia? Merlin himself would be proud.
There's another Merlin trial. And now we move on to the next piece, which is attending... What is that called?
Revelio.
Thought I spotted a collectible. Huh. Not a collectible. Go down.
Hengist of Woodcroft.
Now we get to... I need a large pot to grow venomous tentacula. I'm tempted just to teleport. What teleport it is. I am choosing to teleport.
A resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of snooswort.
Oh, that was so close. I got stuck there.
Well done! Feel free to practice Wingardium Leviosa. You're a natural.
Not that everything needs to be shaken about, but... Let's also start collecting all the demiguises. We're
You
gonna
can't
be doing...
imagine how inconvenient travel was.
I win.
Meow! Meow! Sorry, cat. I can hear her. Where is Mom singing? Where is my mother singing? My mother is nowhere to be found singing. Where is my mother singing? Where is my mother singing? Yeah, sorry. I can hear a lot of it.
Revelio.
That guy just like walked by it like no zero fucks given about the reality of everything.
Hey, it's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
No.
Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio.
And the Hufflepuff students are wondering what the fuck I'm doing down there. Just so you know, food leads me to the way.
Revelio. How would you like to learn the knockback jinx flipendo? Once you've completed the necessary tasks, come and find me. Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologise if I seemed a bit, unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. And from what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night. Now, if you wouldn't mind humouring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Oh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed. Which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most.
Revelio.
This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of 2 statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
I'd be glad to help you, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I knew I could count on you. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahomora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh! I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh, and thank you.
Triangle, circle, X.
Alohomora.
Well done! You're in. Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you. This is a restricted area of the castle, after all.
How are your students getting on, monsieur?
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
We're raising a generation.
Okay.
This must be the prefect's bathroom.
Loyalists are preparing for the brutes, always mucking about, stirring up trouble. Comes near me, I'll hand him his hat. Or hell when it goes.
One more.
Not at the moment, no. Plenty of other perils and pitfalls to send them my way, though. Well, I suppose I should begin my rounds now.
Ravenclaw? I know when I
and Ravenclaw would not have been that. Not this year, anyway.
I'm partial to Hufflepuff myself. What was that?
What was what?
I thought I heard something. Perhaps not. Anyway,
Now we go wait. Fuck. Just jump over the damn railing. I really do. Is she gonna fucking...
The faculty tower is off limits to students.
You didn't see nobody. You have no proof, dumbass.
hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh goodness, you're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade, does it? No. I am determined with your help to discover the identity of my tormentor.
It's definitely intriguing. I'd like to help you solve this mystery.
You, my friend, are a gentle person and a scholar, and I have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that. Oh, and I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
We got almost busted to not get busted. To almost get busted. I need to find 9 hidden around in the area. As a result, I choose to go up the tower here. Oh, we're at 47 minutes already. Well. A lot further up.
Lumos. That's a level 2 lock. Level 3 lock. I've always said that travel.
So none in the trophy tower. And the staircase goes up further.
Your spirit guides are trying to contact you. I can sense them all around.
Well, that's not creepy at all. I'm down in Slytherin now.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. Revelio.
Oh, you know where one is? I know for a fact where one is. It's beyond these double doors. Not there. It's a side passage around here somewhere.
Alohomora. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Alohomora.
I guess we're gonna spend part of the time just unlocking everything.
What do we have here? A demiguise.
Mine now, demiguise. Revelio.
Demiguise all the way back here. I knew there was a demiguise somewhere. Okay, got the demiguise. Okay, I'm like, how the hell do I get out of here? It's 2 out of 9. Professor Garlic. Nope. I've been around this circle like twice now, and I can hear the yelling from here. I keep going in circles. I really want to make sure there's no demiguise over here.
You can't imagine how inconvenient.
I know there's one in Vic's classroom. Thanks. That's 3. 3 out of 9. Professor Hackett's classroom's next. None. Okay, so there's no demi-guys here too. Okay. Alright, we'll wrap it up here. Obviously, no demi-guises. I only got 3. That's alright, though.